my skincare routine and getting my hair routine sorted on live. And I'm not gonna be on for too long, but also just wanted to like chit chat with you guys and say hi and ask you guys how your weekend was and stuff like that. So I'll give it a second for people to join. I'm also adding more shelves this week, yay, so that I don't have all those products up there. As almost always, I'm drinking sparkling water. Waterloo, to be specific, from Sprouts. So I think you can get it at other stores too, but I'm obsessed with it. Let me grab my hairbrush. ASMR. Hi everybody, hi chicken nugs. Hi beautiful people. How was everybody's weekend? Shout out to Delaney. And tonight, so my hair is like literally already, it's like halfway, it's kind of like dry-ish because I took a shower earlier and it didn't dry all the way. So like down here is like already like completely dry. So we're gonna do a little bit of hair care just because it's nighttime and you can see like the frizz up here. And then we're gonna do budget-friendly skincare, meaning all of this is budget-friendly. The most expensive thing is the cream that we're using, but everything is like under $15, $10. Hi, Buttercup. Hi, Bunny Boo. Right, I love Waterloo. This is my go-to strawberry flavored Waterloo. Okay, so let's get this going. So first of all, Verb is a new brand, like to me, and it's curly hair stuff. So they recently sent me a giant box of like all of their curl, wavy, this and that. But I started off with just this. And basically, hi Donna. Always gotta stop to say hi to Donna. I'll breeze drinking Waterloo right now. It's so good. And honestly, like if you wanna stop drinking soda, start transitioning to like sparkling water. I swear, after a while, you'll prefer it. So this is the Verb Curl Cream, and it's pretty like citrusy. It doesn't say if it's like a citrus scent or something, but this is their curl cream. I'm trying to use this up, and it's gonna be a product empty. And honestly, I would say that it's nice. It's pretty lightweight. It smells really good, like very citrusy, and it works really well, to be honest. I love finding like new curly hair care brands because I felt like at one point all I had to choose from was Shea Moisture, Carol's Daughter, and that's it. Like that's it. Like Shea Moisture was carrying everything, and then now finally we have like so many new brands coming through with products that can be for curly hair. Next thing I'm gonna do is, it's another new brand to me. What is it? I don't know if I think it's TPH by Taraji. I think that's what it is. The letters are all like combined with each other, so I don't know which one comes first. But this is the Ride or Die Detangling Leave-In Conditioner. Let's put this on. And I just do this because it's really dry here, so I really want to get the ends. And I don't have really any like oil right now that's good for my hair. I have the Being Frenchie hair and body oil, but because it's hair and body oil, I don't feel like it works as well on your hair. Just noted if anyone's like thinking about getting that, because y'all know I love Being Frenchie. Okay, so we've done pretty much enough with my hair, because I'm gonna like put it back in a protective hairstyle later. Okay, I'm reading the chat real quick. Yeah, so Shea Moisture is a holy grail. It is. The curl smoothie, that is a holy grail. I'm just saying at one point that's like all I felt like that was like all we had to choose from basically. And then Pacifica started coming out with stuff. Like, I love it. Hi, Bree. Any tips for like brands and stuff? So pretty much for curly hair, Shea Moisture is gonna be like your best friend. PS Clean Beauty at Dollar Tree. I'm just like praying that they don't raise their prices. I feel like they are. I feel like they're gonna raise their prices to like at least $1.50. I feel like they were never planning on being $1.25 the whole time. I don't know. I just feel like you get so much product for $1.25. Like the leave-in conditioner from PS Clean Beauty is so good, and I feel like you get like a lot of product for the price, and I feel like they're gonna raise the price because I went to Dollar Tree today and there was a price scanner. I literally wanted to rip it off like the wall. I wanted to devious lick. Remember, y'all? Do you remember when people were doing that and it was called like devious lick? Where people were stealing things like bathroom doors, entire like sweet tea containers from Chipotle, like just like big items and stealing it. I'm like, please, like. Hi, Tenley. Did I say that right? Oh my gosh, someone said my Dollar Tree has too much charm, not gonna lie. So today when I went to Dollar Tree, it was covered in boxes to the point where like the customers couldn't walk through a certain section, and the manager was at the front going off on one of the associates. She was going off, and you know me, I'm nosy, okay? So I got my cart and I'm like, and she's like, I don't want you up here, you know, having conversations and all you're doing is walking the floor, trying to act like you're organizing stuff, and you're not organizing stuff because look at this store. There's stuff everywhere. And I don't want you and some other associate's name, I don't remember the other name, just walking the aisles and, you know, you're on your phone. And I'm just like, okay, queen, clean it up in here. Let's clean it up. Let's clean it up. But yeah, that happened at Dollar Tree today. And it was a different Dollar Tree than I usually go to. It was the OG Dollar Tree that like the L in Dollar Tree is falling down from the sign. Which if the sign is missing any of the letters or the letters are falling down, I'm going in there. I'm going in there because you might find a hidden gem, and you probably will. Now that rant is over, read the chat a little bit. Oh, hi, Dalton. My brother's on. That's Dalton. Okay. Oh, someone's ringlets are coming back? What do they do? Embrace them. Embrace them, but if you feel like it's too much up here, then try some hairstyles where you part it and you kind of like slick it. Try some stuff like that so it's like out of your face, because I think that's the main thing with like ringlets and curls, is that it gets annoying. So let's get into this skincare. I don't know if I should wear a headband or not. I don't know where my headband is. I don't have it readily available. Iggy. First item, because everything here is budget friendly. This is a bougie on a budget skincare routine, period. The Ordinary. The Ordinary is going to be your best friend when it comes to budget-friendly skincare. You can find this at Ulta, Sephora, I think. I don't know. I don't really shop at Sephora. I think, okay, so you can get this at, I know you can get this at Ulta. You can get this at Target at this point. You can get this probably at Walmart. This is super, super accessible at this point. And all of their products are going to be basically under $15. But they actually work is the thing. And I like them. I like them. I'm going to defend The Ordinary and say that I like them. There are some, let me take my earrings off while I think about it. There are some skincare creators who don't like The Ordinary and do bash The Ordinary because they say that it made them break out or like it gave them a rash. Okay, well, you can't, this is my thing. If I get a rash from skincare, I'm not going to make a blanket statement that product is going to give everyone a rash because everybody's skin is different. So I'm simply going to say I may have had an allergic reaction to this. Then I'd look at the ingredients and go from there, before making a end-all be-all statement like this doesn't work, you know what I mean? So some people have said that about some ordinary products, especially like the pink stuff. I will say, when they, like, if it sits, this part is gonna be almost impossible to like get off, and be careful because it literally will cut you. So use your shirt because it will cut you, and I have bled before opening this bottle. Okay, the seal gets really tight. So looking at the chat just really briefly. Yeah, the nail section at Dollar Tree, the one that I went to today was absolutely despicable. There was just stuff everywhere. There was like drawings. It literally looked like drawings at a cave. Like random stuff everywhere. And I'm like, it's right by the register. So who's doing this? Who's doing this? Because they can see you. So yeah, there's that. And then I have another story to tell you about Dollar Tree. Sarah wants to know, my bracelets are really cute. What are they? I'm so sorry, but I don't want you guys to get mad, but I'm actually one of those people that buys bracelets that are like beads, maybe crystals, and I actually don't know what they are. I have no idea. I just like it. So like this one I liked because of the color. I don't know what this is. If someone knows, it's actually no, I don't even know if this is a crystal. I got this at the beach. I got this at the pier. I don't even know. This one, I want to say maybe this is opalite. Maybe this is something like that. I don't really know, but I really love the beads. And then what I thought about the other day was just sharing a thought with you guys. So I deal with like motion sickness, you know, a lot, right? And so when I was on the boat watching the whales, I had this bracelet on that had one of these little beads in it, and it was just pressing down right here. And I'm like, what if I love wearing so many beads because it's basically giving me that acupuncture and making me feel better? I had that thought, but I was like, Anyways, salicylic acid, 2% from The Ordinary. You're gonna do 1, 2, don't overdo it, 3, and be done. And that is how you be bougie on a budget with your skincare, is you use 3 drops max. You do not need to be using the entire dropper like some of these creators do. They're doing it for rage bait. They're doing it so that you watch the video and you go, oh, why did they just waste all that product? But you continue watching. Like they'll start the video off by like squeezing out all this like sunscreen or product or like foundation or an entire vessel of this. I've seen a couple other ones where it's like, it's rage bait. It gets me too. I'm like, why are you wasting so much product? But yeah, you only need like 3 drops. And it'll last you a really long time. So if this is like $9, you know what I mean? And you're using 3 drops, bougie on a budget skincare. Bye, Brie. Yes. I don't want to name, don't even know her name, but yes, the person who's just squirting foundation all over themselves. It's rage bait, and I understand that it's rage bait, but it's just, instead of scratching an itch in my brain, it creates an itch in my brain, if that makes sense. Hi, Princess Peach. So I'm gonna go on with my other Dollar Tree story. So, because there's always something going on at this Dollar Tree. So I also walk into the Dollar Tree after the manager is done going off on the associate, which LOL. Next thing we're gonna do is Good Molecules Daily Brightening Serum. This is going to run you probably $8, I think. You can get this at Ulta Beauty. I don't really know where like Good Molecules can be bought other than Ulta, but this is a very, like this is on par with The Ordinary. However, The Ordinary rises above this in my opinion. So I'm at Dollar Tree, and basically there's this woman, and she decided to ball out, okay? So she decided that today was the day she was gonna ball out and spend like $100 at Dollar Tree, which I was like, okay, queen. I almost wanted to film her, but I was like, because she had a cart full to the brim, okay? Tell me why the associate was like, you can't bring that cart outside. You can't leave with that, right? She's got all these bags, she's elderly, and they're like, you can't leave with that cart. So 1, 2, 3 drops with this. And she's like, okay, well, you know, my car's all the way over there, and you know, da 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 da. Tell me why this good Samaritan stepped in literally right before I was about to be like, okay, like, I'll carry everything for you, because they were making an issue out of it. Like, if the cart leaves here, someone's gonna take it. Like, saying like if the cart leaves, like the second it leaves, a homeless person's gonna steal it. Like, insinuating that. And it's like, okay, seriously. But anyways, so she's like, so a good Samaritan steps in. It's this man, and he's like, don't worry, I'll just go ahead and take this cart out for you. I don't really care what they have to say. And then also, then they realized that it was the type of cart that has the thing so that you can't like take it out, which like LOL, like why do we have metal poles just sticking upwards so that people don't steal the shopping carts? Why do we care so much about people stealing shopping carts? Like, so anyways, like the Dollar Tree only has like 10 shopping carts max. So anyways, they realize they can't leave with the shopping cart. So he just picks up all of her stuff and he takes it out and loads it in her vehicle. And I literally was like internally clapping, and I was like, chivalry still exists, and there are still like really good people out in this world, because that is exactly what anyone should have done, walking into the store and being like, and seeing her immediately. Like, immediately this man was like, oh, let me take your stuff, because I saw her when the associate was like, oh, you can't take your stuff, da da da. I'm standing right there with like the solar lights or whatever. I'm standing right there like waiting to intervene. But yeah, anyways, that was the story, is that they are literally like, don't take our carts. And it's belligerent, to be honest. So I'm reading the chat real quick. Does Nevada have a ban on plastic bags, or like a charge on it? Yeah, they do charge for bags. Not at every store though. And the bags that they do charge for, I saw a TikTok about it. Like, they're so durable. Like, you can do anything with them. I'm like, I will gladly pay 10 cents for that bag. I also have reusable bags. If you go to the casinos, like a big hack is, if you go to the casino, you can get like a pastry, you can go buy something from, you can even go to like a convenience store at like the Bellagio or something and be like, hey, can I have a bag? They'll give you a reusable bag you can have forever that says Bellagio. I'm like, yes, thank you. Because I love when I can use my reusable bags, which I usually do every day for like taking out just stuff out to the barn or mail or whatever it is. Reading the chat real quick. Ooh, chat's popping off. Sorry, y'all. Yeah. So these are the bracelets that I have on today. Just these two. I also have, if you guys like crystals or whatever, because I like to collect crystals. I have enjoyed collecting crystals for, let's see, ever since I was, I would say 13, 14. I started collecting crystals. Like, I started to like be like obsessed with crystals, where like I like all like the different colors. Okay, I'm a Pokemon child, so I grew up on Pokemon and like collecting all the different Pokemon cards, holographic cards. I'm a Pokemon adult. I love Pokemon. It's the one like nerdy thing about me. So to me, crystals is like Pokemon, where there's so many and I can collect them all. And I think it's really cool to find like rare ones or different shaped ones and like stuff like that. I don't know. Reminds me of Pokemon. Okay, random thought. So I have this giant, this is my most prized one. I have this giant rose quartz crystal ball. I could be like this, like David Bowie in Labyrinth. This was like $200 plus, I swear. I don't even, like, so I bought this years ago. I can't tell you that today I would spend that money on like this big of a crystal ball, but because I don't feel a need. But I also have this little tiny moon-shaped amethyst stone, and look at it. I love rocks. I love rock formations, and I think that crystals are awesome. I think it's so cool that they grow, and I think the whole process of like crystals growing and like mining it, I just think it's so cool. It's like one of those things where like you see a train and you're like just one of those people that like, you're like, I love trains. Like every time you see a train, you're like, oh, look at that train. That's how I am about crystals. I'm like, and rocks. I'm like, oh, look at that rock. Okay, chat is going off. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Miss Deb. My favorite crystal is amethyst. It's purple. But you're broke. That was for you, Destin. And then someone was talking about like the police and the homeless and like da da da. Yeah. So the city usually intervenes when it has to do with that, and then you have like nonprofit organizations, churches, stuff like that here in Las Vegas trying to help as well, which I think is amazing. And yeah, carts cost money, and yeah, that's why they should do that. Where at Aldi, you have to put in a quarter for it to work. I like that. Thank you, Kimberly. Okay, I'm scrolling back down. So for me, in terms of crystals, I'm the type of girl where, so it is the rock, like the rock. Someone asked, is it the rock side of things or the healing side? For me, it's kind of both, because it's the rock side because I think they're really beautiful, and I think it's like a really cool phenomena to me that this like sprouts from the earth. And the other aspect of it is like the little girl in me that wants to believe in like the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus and like, you know, all the folklore around like certain things. And so I'd love to believe that, you know, this purple one makes me not like anxious, or like makes me like calm, or like something like that. I don't know if it can be proven or not, because like if you tell someone, hey, if you hold this, it's gonna make you calm, I feel like that's gonna be in your head, but I like the idea behind it. I think it's really positive. I don't, however, subscribe to the whole Moldavite thing, the conspiracies on like Moldavite ruining your life or a crystal ruining your life. I don't believe in that. So, yeah. Okay. Olay Night Serum. So someone went to a dermatologist and they recommended Olay Night Serum and retinol, and their faces improved. Vitamin C serum, just so y'all know. My favorite color is like pink. Yeah, like pink purple. Reading the chat real quick. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, Sarah, I literally love geodes. I just read that you said you love geodes. I'm obsessed with geodes. So like, my friend back in Virginia, she sells like all these crystals and all this stuff, right? On Etsy. And she gave me a gift one time for free. Which I was like, are you serious? This is free? It's this little tiny geode. And like inside of it, you can see like the little formations. And like, I just think it's the cutest thing ever. And I think it's a flex to put pretty rocks on display. Like when you come in someone's home and there's like dope like geodes, that's just cool. I don't know. That's my opinion. Okay. Next product is gonna be Pacifica. So we're transitioning to Pacifica. Actually, no, I didn't get to use the last one. One more from Good Molecules. This is their ultra hydrating facial oil. Very, very small bottle. And note the color is yellow. So if you're wearing a white t-shirt or if you're doing anything where you get this on you, just note that it's going to show. I don't know about y'all, but I get so irritated when, say I'm wearing a white t-shirt for the day and I'm like, oh yeah, let me do my skincare real quick. And a drop drops onto the shirt and I'm like, oh, it's the worst feeling. So this is oil. So some people may not want to, you might not want to use this if you have oily skin, but I'm using this at nighttime so it can like just set in. I wouldn't use this during the daytime. I also used like probably more than you should, but during the daytime, I would not use this. I would use SPF. You do not want to be, it's almost like putting on tanning oil. If you're putting oil on your face, you know, you're asking to get burnt. So, but you know, so if you're oily, just stay away from facial oils. But if you're in Las Vegas like me, and it's like so dry that it's like SpongeBob's chocolate character where she's like, chocolate! Like, then you're gonna want some oil, because I swear, if I don't keep up with this skincare routine, I'm gonna look like her by the time I'm through here with this sun. So now we're gonna transition over to I Love You Too, Cindy, and Bye, Destin. Pocket crystals. What's in my pockets? Okay, so fun fact. When I got married to Tyler, we were in San Antonio and we were walking around and we went to this shop that had souvenirs and this and that. Well, she had these little stones that were yellow. I don't even know what they are. They're yellow. And we each bought one, and they were called like lucky stones, like love stones, lucky stones. So we were each supposed to like hold them, you know, have them in our pockets and like rub them for like anti-anxiety, you know, stuff like that, like fidget. And Tyler had his in his pocket like every single day. I would have mine in my purse. And now I carry his lucky stone because his is like super worn down from him going like this all the time. And I like to see that. So yeah, that's a really cool like story of getting some cool crystal rocks, whatever. But sea glass is so pretty. I know somebody in Virginia who just collects sea glass every single weekend. She's in Norfolk, Virginia Beach area. She collects sea glass every single weekend and it's literally beautiful. I'm like, you must be part mermaid because I've never seen sea glass in my life. Can y'all sound off if you've actually seen sea glass? Like, seriously, because I've never seen sea glass. Yeah, the placebo effect is real, Sarah. It's true. So like if you give somebody a crystal and be like, this is gonna cleanse you of everything that's inside of you right now, and you hold it and you're like, okay, it's gonna cleanse me of everything that's inside of me. You know, you can't really prove anything there. I'm just saying that from, I don't know, maybe they can study vibrations of them. I don't know. I feel like I'm talking about this too much. So we're gonna move on to Pacifica. So Pacifica basically is a brand that has skincare, they have hair care, they have some body care as well. And I love them because they're so versatile and they have like pretty much everything. Some of their body care products are like questionable. You can find them at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, kind of like the washed up ones. But then you can also find like the more like up and coming ones at Ulta Beauty. You can find Pacifica at Target. And everything's gonna be relatively affordable. It's gonna be more than like Good Molecules in The Ordinary, but it's gonna be like still at the tier where it's really effective, and it's honestly one of my favorite brands. It's also vegan and I love that. So this is the Wake Up Beautiful because they have Glow Baby and then they have Wake Up Beautiful. So Glow Baby is for the morning and then Wake Up Beautiful is for the evening. So this is Wake Up Beautiful Retinoid Serum and it has like a little moon thing on it. Okay, I forgot what this looked like for a second. So this is like a creamier one. Do y'all know what I mean? Like there's two types of serums. One's like kind of creamy, like this one, and one's like clear. So I try to use just like 3 drops. Try not to overdo it. What type of skincare do you guys use? I'm also like burnt here. I haven't been wearing enough sunscreen on my forehead. And I haven't been wearing like sun hats really. So I need to wear hats. But yeah. So yeah, that serum is amazing. It feels so good. Really refreshing. I'm making sure like I got all my makeup off. I was only wearing mascara and then eyebrow stuff today. Oh, I'm thirsty. It's hot in here. Anybody else's house hot from summer? Aw. I hope I'm saying this right, but Avarli said, "Hey, I just wanted to know, God bless you. Just wanted to say God bless you. I want you to know you're loved and will always be wanted. Keep up the good work. You've got this. God loves you so much." That's so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Looking at the chat a little bit. Thank you. Someone says my eyes are pretty. What's my favorite sunscreen for the barn? Good one. So first of all, I'm gonna say not the sports spray or any sort of spray. Because if you think about it, if you're at the barn, you're sweating, it's literally gonna go right into your eyes. So what I use personally, and it's bougie, but like I use Kiehl's, I don't know where it is. I think it's over there. It's Kiehl's SPF lotion. So I use SPF lotion, so skincare SPF lotion, and I do it here, and then I do it up here. And so if I sweat, like I have a little rag that I bring with me, and it'll be cute. Like it'll have like pugs on it, or it'll have like a little mushroom and like a, whatever. And like I'll just like, use it as like a sweat rag. But for my face, I make sure that I do sunscreen lotion, because if I do spray, I found that if I sweat literally at all, if it gets in my eyes, it burns to the point of wanting to like rinse my entire face. Oh wow, that's beautiful. So MCAT says that they're Puerto Rican and they have family that live there, and there's tons of unique shells and sea glass that you can find on the beaches. That's beautiful. I want to go to St. Thomas so badly, and I don't want to go by myself. So like I want to drag like my dad with me, or I mean, it won't be anything to convince my stepmom because she loves the beach. So it's going to be an automatic yes from her. Dalton, if you're here, chime in. It's nothing to convince your mom to go to the beach, but I want my dad to be on board. Also, Dalton, I want you to come too. Like literally, we should all just like make that a plan. Like make it a plan to try to go to St. Thomas. I feel like that would be so fun. I want to go. Have I ever been on a cruise or considered on going one? I've been on one cruise. It was a Disney cruise. Fun fact, I promise you that $10,000 Disney cruise back in like 2007 is probably like 30 grand today. I swear to you, like Disney World is so expensive today. But back in the day, I went on one cruise and it was a Disney cruise. And then when we were older, our family was like, they told us how expensive it was. Because we're like, we want to go back. But like the cruise was, it was like you're in the park for a bit and then you're in the cruise. And then on the cruise, you go to the Disney Island in the Bahamas, snorkeling. I got my hair braided, I think, or tried to. Someone almost jumped my stepfather in the alley for his watch because he was straying too far. That's one thing, like people warn you when you go places, tourist places, and you're like, oh, like, what is this, honey? So yeah. And then I remember just being like really scared because I was young. I think I would really, really appreciate a cruise now that I'm like of drinking age. That would be so much more fun, but I would be like scared to be trapped on the boat and get like an episode of like vertigo or something that I can't turn off. You know what I mean? Like get seasick. Yeah. Disney is expensive. I mean, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it for the experience, but it's very expensive and they know that it's worth the experience, so they can raise the price and they know we'll pay it. They know we'll pay it. For real. Someone says they have a chunk. So Jacqueline has a chunk of sea salt from the Dead Sea. That is beautiful. And then they have a piece of petrified wood. Wow, from the desert in Arizona. That is magical. That is amazing. Oh my gosh, that's a flex. So I did find, I want to show you guys like what it is on like a long form or something, or bring it on a live, but I found what's called like, it's like an Irish folklore folklore, basically, that if you're on the beach and you find a stone that has a perfectly shaped hole in it, or you find something on the beach, like for me, I found a piece of coral that washed up with a perfectly little, tiny little peephole, perfectly cylindrical hole thing in it. And the myth is that if you like hold it up to your eyes and like you close one eye and you look through it, you can see like the mermaids and the fairies, and you can see like the magic of the ocean. Like that's like the myth or whatever, like, or the mythology folklore behind it. But essentially it's just lucky and rare if you find a stone that has the little hole in it. So I've told a couple people about this since I found out about it. And they've been like my therapist, by the way, and she was like, oh, wait. And she had like 5 of them. I was like, you have literally 5 of these. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Sarah found a baseball cap on their honeymoon and now it's their beach hat. I love it. I love that. So we have one final product, and I love that I got to just chit chat with you guys tonight because that's literally what I wanted. But I guess half alt doesn't want that. Sir, you're way too close. Can you back up, sir? Sir, halvesies, rude. I love how cats just like use you as a stepping stone. Like my cat. I can't. Okay, final thing is gonna be, it's paired, these are basically paired together. Totally optional too, because this is a creamy serum. Halvesies, can you not walk right in front of the camera? Sir, they do not want to see your booty move. Wake Up Beautiful Overnight Retinoid Cream. This is, okay, so something to note, because they have a cleansing balm too that's pretty good. So this has mushrooms in it. It has melatonin, mushrooms, and retinoid. So it has mushrooms, which I really love when something has mushrooms. Baby, can you leave? Baby. I try to be so gentle with them because I'm like, okay, I know that you just want love from me, so I'm not gonna like be mad that you want love, but like now, it's like, just give mommy like 2 minutes. Okay, so the Wake Up Beautiful, this is the cream. I'll do like this much. You don't need much. That's another thing. I just love that, like, if you actually use the amount of skincare that you're supposed to, meaning you don't follow the creators that are just absolutely just, like, it literally makes me be like, because I'm like, you're wasting money. But like, the way that they just squirt it on, I'm like, oh my gosh, stop. And then people assume that they need a lot of product. And you would think, oh no, people don't assume that from that video. Yes, they do. What if you don't know anything about skincare? What if you don't know anything about the video? And you see the creator trying to get clickbait in the beginning, trying to get the rage bait, going like this with the foundation and it's dripping down. And then they're like, this changed my life. You know what I mean? Wait. And I'm, it's one of my pet peeves. So yeah, I'm just sharing one of my pet peeves. But this cream is amazing and it makes my skin feel like very soft and just ready for the night. I have a brewing zit here that hopefully doesn't turn into a real zit. I call this a brewing zit because like it could not, you know, make an appearance. On this side, we don't have anything. Looking at the mirror, no, nothing up here, nothing up here. So yeah, just this brewing zit right here. So, yay. Yes, I also get annoyed by those influencers that say that every single product changed their life. I'm like, so which one do I buy? Because I want to know. Like, not every product has changed my life. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If anything like this, like for example, this skincare routine being like bougie on a budget friendly, Good Molecules is like definitely a brand that is low on my list. I like it, but it's low on my list. It's not life changing for me, so I'm not gonna be like putting the whole thing like this is life changing. Anyways, one of my pet peeves. I don't know. Also, I used to watch like OG beauty community drama, like when James and Tati were fighting. I didn't even know like who Tati was, but I was like, who's James fighting? Like, what's going on? I didn't even know like either. I didn't even watch either of them, but I was watching the drama. Okay, reading the chat real quick, and then I'm going to get off. It's been almost 45. No, I do not, Emily. Aw, thank you. Someone says, love you, girl. Remember to stay strong. Thank you. You like my nails? Got lemons. Which I don't know what I'm gonna get next. Maybe oranges. Maybe I'll do oranges. Peaches. Let's see. Someone was at the beach and they went to San Diego. Yes. Aw. You wanna see Pumpkin? Where is she? Oh, she's behind me sleeping. Let me show you though. Here she is. She's so loyal. That's the thing about pugs, like they're so loyal. So yeah, I love them. What do I think about duck nails? Oh, you've gotten everything. Oh, okay. I was like, huh? I'm here for it. I'm here, do it. Do it, do 90s swan nails. Oh my gosh, do it. Do 90s swan nails. That would absolutely eat. That is so cute. Yes. And yeah, I bet, Jacqueline, the piece of wood is literally over 25 or 20 years old. Yeah, the petrified wood. Yes. Yeah, the sir wants attention. Oh, wow. That's awesome. All right, y'all. So I am going to get off. Okay, so I'm posting, like with Harvey update. So we had some flooding recently in the barn, but everything's mitigated. We're getting some new material put down tomorrow. So hopefully that helps the foundation like raise up a bit and we go from there. And then I filmed a cute little vlog for you guys tonight where I'm gonna post in the morning of me taking care of Harvey today and also filming some of the other like cute animals around the property because there's a goat, there's like mini horses, there's little bulls, like little cows, baby cows, like with the horns that they use for like roping. There's like rabbits, quail I got on video. So yeah, I'm gonna post that in the morning. And because for a minute I wasn't able to like post about the barn because we were like repairing it and making sure everything was good because we had this record storm and one of the sails came down. So my stepdad had to put it back up. We had flooding because of that. And so we had to like fix everything. So, flooding from the roof. No, sorry. The ground. It was kind of like coming from the road. Like, so like there's like a road. It was kind of like, honestly, I looked up a video on Facebook of like someone else on the property. The entire road was a river. Like the entire road was a river. Every single one. So like I would assume it was like flowing like a river on the road and then also kind of coming into the stalls through little holes that were getting patched tomorrow. Because I was like, I'm not doing this. So it rained last night, and so this morning my mom went, and it was kind of like, not like flooded, but like there were some areas that were wet. So then today, I just made sure everything was like level, and we're getting ready for this new material. So hopefully Harvey likes it. So yeah. Oh, Emily. Okay, I will definitely do some research on that. I had not heard about that. Thank you for letting me know about that and educating me. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off live. I love you guys so much, and I love talking to you guys, literally. And what do I'll answer this one like very deep question before I get off. What do I think happens when we die? What do I think happens when we die? I love the questions you guys ask me. It's like, what's your favorite color? What do you think happens when we die? I'm gonna go ahead and just share this story, but I'm gonna leave names out of it. I'm gonna keep it quick too. So we had a friend who literally died, and she told us that when she died, she saw a giant white light, and she saw like an egg-shaped light. She said it was like egg-shaped, and she said that she felt the most peace that she's ever felt in her entire life come across her. And she said that ever since she woke up from being literally dead, she never forgot that feeling of peace. So, knowing that information, but then I've also heard another testimony and that's from a friend just casually being like, yeah, I died. And it's like, huh? I've also heard from I've heard a story about someone who died and didn't have such a pleasant experience. So what do I think happens when we die? I think that we face some sort of judgment. I genuinely think we do. I believe in karma and all that. I think that when we pass away, the good Lord takes us into his hands. And wherever that may be, is wherever that may be. Because, I don't know, I feel like he governs the cosmos. So it's like, I think that when we pass away, it's like we're able to like look down on our loved ones like a magnifying glass. And like when they need us, like it's almost like an echo in the back of your mind. Do you know what I mean? And then they can look down and be like, okay, I'm needed, I'm here. And that's kind of what I think heaven is like, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, that's all I've got. I really liked that question though. That was really thought-provoking. So I love you guys so much. So yeah, I believe in heaven, but I don't know if I believe in like fiery, like, I don't know, but I definitely believe in heaven. I know heaven exists. I know that. But I think that they can look down like a little magnifying glass on their loved ones. Have I thought about, tattoo for Tyler? I want to do a Pokemon, and then I want to do his handwriting. I want to do his handwriting saying I love you, dear, because he would say that all the time. So I'm going to be back on live. So what's today? Monday. Maybe tomorrow, if the sand delivery and all the stuff at the barn goes well, I'll be able to go live tomorrow 100%. But if it takes longer than expected and I'm there longer than expected, then I'm going to do Wednesday, and we're gonna do cooking. So we're gonna do Bridgerton tea cake. We're doing baking, so we're doing the Bridgerton tea cake. So I love you guys, and good night. And just real quick, do I think that HE double hockey sticks exists? I will not deny its existence. But I'm not sure if it's how we think it is. Like, I don't know what. I think that maybe there's another place that's like separate. But I don't know, because I don't know anyone where I can be like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? Like everyone I know, I'm like they're in heaven living their best life, and they're like prancing and laughing and dancing and dancing along the light of day, as Train would say. But yeah, anyways, I love you guys. Oh, you call me Maddie, dear. See, He always shows up in some form. I'll be back online, and I love you guys so much. Thank you so much to all the mods. Thank you to my brother. You're amazing. And what time? I'm going to have it try to be way earlier than this. I'm going to try to have it be probably 4:30 my time. Maybe 5. So that should be 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard. So yeah. I love you guys. I love you, Dalton. I love you. That is my brother. He is literally the best. Okay, bye, y'all.